Hey Cheryl, how are you? Hey Nylee, hi Angie, hi Sherry. I'm here. I'm exhausted, but I'm here. Like I need this moment because y'all are gonna be the motivation I need to do the work I have to do when I get off of here. I needed y'all for motivation today, for sure. Oh wow. Yeah, I'm today's only what, Tuesday? And I feel like I've been at work a whole week. Oh, that's crazy, Nyleave. Exactly, Sherry. You guys y'all make my day. I am so thankful for y'all. Now, Nyleave, I really can only be on an hour. I have like hours of work left to do for work. I've worked for hours at work today. I did my job at work, and then in between doing my job at work, I was doing more work for work, and then I got to come home and do more work for work, and I'm over it. Thank you. Cheryl. It's Cheryl. I'm going to partake of a pastry because I deserve it. Yes, I do. I want y'all to see this beautiful thing here. You see that beautiful snickerdoodle cookie? Look at that. Tell me that's not pretty. Mm-mm. Oh, Sherry, you have a video out? I'll be watching videos while I'm working. Well, I can't watch them while I'm recording, but I'll watch them while I'm doing everything else. That's too funny, Michelle. That's too funny. How are you doing? How was your birthday? My eating habits are not going well since I'm back at work. I can tell you that. That's where you got the cookies. I went to my bakery this morning. I don't even know if they were actually officially open when I got there today. But the guy, of course, he knows me and he still came out, took my order, got what I don't think they were officially open though. I think they open at 7:30 and I got there right around 7. I deserve this cookie, Nyleave. Okay. I deserve it. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Yeah, me too. Well, while I'm doing all this lesson planning without any curriculum, I will be watching videos. I really want to know why the devil is bothering me so badly. It's ridiculous. Thank you, Nylee. Oh, Sherry. You're not old. What did y'all tell me the other day? Just wiser. Just wiser. I haven't been able to eat. I have not eaten dinner really in like 3 nights because I have been busy with work. I'm not even eating dinner. I'm just working and I'm over it. So, y'all, I've barely been able to see what's going on with this new release. What I've seen, I'm not that impressed at all. Somebody please tell me, why did they come out with new seasonal sticker books? They didn't need any more. They did not need any more seasonal books. When I'm angry, I can't eat. If I'm very mad, oh no, I can't put food in my stomach. Like it will bother me. Yeah, what I've seen was nothing spectacular. I did see that they came out with another Teresa Collins book. So what I'm trying to figure out is if the Teresa Collins theme stuff is one of the new Planner Girls. I'm confused at what the new Planner Girls are. I saw the Minimalist and I saw like some Wellness Girl, but I don't know how many others and what the other ones are. I don't know. They repeated a lot of stuff. I was like, why? Then they act like they have new layouts, but they really don't. The layouts are all the same too. Hey, Kate. Let me tell y'all how tired and busy I am. After I got off Kate's live yesterday, I started doing stuff for work. Well, I take it back. I might have taken a little bit of break before I started. But I know that I was working on stuff for work yesterday for about 4 hours, 3 at least. Yeah, it was crazy. So got off for that live, and that was pretty much all that I did. Like I said, I didn't even really eat dinner because I was too busy working. And I want my life back because I'm not going to keep spending every evening doing work for work. I'm not doing it. Mm-mm. So Stargazer is a planner girl again. Why? I didn't even like none of that Stargazer stuff. Those big, bold, like brush strokes and all that. I didn't like any of that stuff the last time. And so the homebody again is a planner girl. I like slots, but they didn't put enough slots in that one sticker book that they came out with for the school release. So I didn't buy it because I mainly want the slots. I mean, the crazy thing is I loved the Free Spirit. I love Dream Seeker, but that Stargazer was on a whole nother level. Hey, Jacqueline, and thank you, Jacqueline, for my happy mail. I can't believe they brought some of those back again. Hey, Larissa, everybody, let's congratulate Larissa. Go, Larissa. Go, Larissa. Go, Larissa. I have not had a chance to tell you congratulations yet, ma'am. I am so happy for you. I haven't seen any Teresa Collins stuff. The only thing I'm interested to see, Angie, is like what kind of stickers they may come out with for that Teresa Collins, because I love those florals they had the last time in that Be Happy box. But I did see a flip through of the planner. Go, Larissa. And that celebration kit is perfect for that. There was under the news section on their website. So I guess I'll have to go look at the website and look at everything, because the couple of flip throughs that I've seen, they're all the same. Like the people pretty much have the same stuff. Yeah. The only thing that even is a little bit interesting to me is that lettering planner, which I think is a kind of a good idea, the lettering one. That's about it. I want to see the Teresa Collins stickers and see what I want from there. Yes, Larissa, yes. I haven't. The last time I checked, it was in LA. I haven't checked the shipping today. Actually, I haven't tracked it today. And that was maybe like 2 or 3 days ago. Everyone's getting that one like super fast. Like, I won't say it's super fast. It's almost like the amount of time that we were getting things prior to all of this craziness. That seems to be the speed in which everybody's getting that Woodland Wonders, unless they just really push that one out there. I don't know, because everyone's getting that one pretty quick. So I'm assuming and hoping that I will get it by the end of the week. I'm telling you, I had a whole bunch of stuff coming like was it last week? No, yesterday. And today that I just was confused. Like, I was looking at my tracking today and I kept saying, what did I order that's coming from Virginia? I couldn't even remember what I ordered, but it was from New York and Company. I bought a romper. It was like a birthday gift to myself. And it's because I was like, what is, I kept saying, I guess I'll figure it out when I get home and look in the mailbox, because I could not for the life of me remember what I purchased. You probably are getting a whole bunch of stuff at the same time, because they've probably been holding a lot of stuff, lagging with a lot of stuff, and stuff is caught up with other things. I don't know. Oh, thank you, Cheryl. I just think that those kits just make our planners pretty, because the stuff in those kits are just gorgeous. And everybody's going crazy about this one that Larissa just got today. Everyone says it looks so much better in person, and the colors are just to die for. So, and the girl of the month is a brown skin, curly haired girl. So I can't wait to get that one. Y'all, this weekend can't come fast enough. Woo! There's a city in Texas. What is it called? Because it's always showing up on my tracking. I can't think of the name of it. It starts with a C, but apparently that's where Mel goes to hide out. It seems like a lot of stuff gets stuck forever in that city. And I'm like, what's going on with the mail system there? That's how I feel too, Larissa. Like she looks like me. With her curly hair and everything. She's adorable. Aw. We missed you the other day, Larissa. Do y'all have plans for Labor Day weekend? Uh, I the sad thing is I should be using my conference periods this week to plan for next week, but I'm trying to plan for this week since I was left in the dust about what to do for this week. Um, and so I pray that I can get everything done for next week, done before the week is over. People just need to leave me alone. Let me do what I'm going to do, stay out of my space. Yeah, that's what I need to do. I need to chill, relax, or run away. Um, I really would love to go to this like bed and breakfast in the next city over. It's a little late in the game to try to be planning for that. And I really don't like to travel during like big holiday weekends either. So I don't know. I just need I need to find out if my spa is open. Because if it is, that's where I'm be. Because I've had it and I need. Woo, 10 hours. That's how I felt, Cheryl. Like I was there for 10 hours. I was nonstop working. I got up twice to use the restroom, once to go to the copier, and I left for lunch and came back. And it was just not even between the Zoom calls, work, 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 work. Oh, I'm done. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I have a lot to watch today too. So, like I said, when I'm planning out stuff I'll be watching, I'm done with the week. Like I was done with the week yesterday. Done. Done. I just yeah, done. Hi, Sin. How are you? I don't think very many of us would want to choose work over that, Larissa. I was just so happy, like that traffic wasn't too horrible on the way home. I was like, please, people, just get out of my way. I want to go home. It's been a day. So the traffic wasn't bad, which was nice. I'm trying to enjoy the fact that we have 1 hour lunches on the schedule that we're on right now because that will soon go away next week. And then next week we will be back to those stanky little 30-minute lunches where you can't, that's not even enough time to go use the restroom and eat a sandwich, pretty much. So back to that next week. Wow. Yeah, some of our students are like in the dual credit program, so they're doing their work all day for school, for high school, and then they have like 3 college courses they're taking throughout the week as well. So I'm like, oh my goodness, that's a big workload. It's a big workload. Yes, Cheryl, I agree. Definitely. Peso? What? What are you saying, Nelly? So Raz said she's probably gonna put her stuff up by the end of this week, right? I think that's what she said. Michelle, you better get those rolls, girl. Oh, I was like, what is that? I need crispy treats. I need sugar. I got a snickerdoodle. I can virtually share it with you. That's all I got. Well, I have a Snickers. I can virtually share that. I got dark chocolate chip cookies. I can virtually share those. Y'all know I got snacks. Michelle. So is mine, Michelle. It's like if I purchase a snickerdoodle cookie from anywhere, that means it's a great cookie because everybody doesn't do them well. So I got some Three Musketeers, Heath bars, and Hershey's with toffee, and some with almonds. See, Sin likes to snack too. Yes, I got some popcorn too. Yeah, y'all know. Yes, I agree. I love sharing. I love that she and her husband spend a lot of time with the grandkids and going camping and stuff like that. That's, they have such beautiful scenery where they're at too. Crunch and Munch? Ooh, old school Crunch and Munch. I haven't had that in a long time. Man, that makes me want to go get some. That was like a treat, a super treat when we were little. If Mama bought Crunch and Munch. Hey, Indy. Amen. Amen, Sherry. Like, what is it? Not today. I don't know if y'all ever, what was this, about a year or two ago? There was this big news story about this grandma that beat up this bobcat with her bare hands because it was coming after her grandchild. And she was like, I told that bobcat, not today. That's what Sherry told that cancer. Not today. I wish I could eat all those things. I'm trying to lose weight, and sugar makes me sad. Oh, only got 2 months before my shot. Smell all those rolls and Tamika needs some orange still. It's time to work out now. Y'all, I have not had a time to work out because I'm too busy doing stupid stuff for work. Funny, everyone's talking sweets because I was debating Dairy Queen tonight. It is Taco Tuesday, Cheryl. It is Taco Tuesday at Dairy Queen. I thought about them too. Not sure if I want any tacos though. That's the only thing. I don't know if I want them today. You're so right, Indy. It's so good, but so bad. Y'all know I got issues. I have issues with the sugar. Y'all, when all this craziness is over, we have got to get together. Like, it is a must, okay? It is a must. Y'all can all come to Texas because it would take me too long just to get out of the state. Who's nice and trim? And nobody's fat. What are you talking about, Indy? Do I want a challenge? You're having lettuce tacos, Indy. Lettuce tacos. What kind of challenge, Nyleave? I'm scared to ask. What kind of challenge? I mean, like right now, life in itself is challenging right now. So let's see what you talking about, Willis. What you talking about, Nyleave? I'm going to be doing my 10-day challenge again this month, guys. So if anyone wants to join me on the 10-day challenge, let me know. Let me think about what day that's going to be. Should I start it next week? Let me think about this. I think I'll do it the next week. So the week of the 14th. I think I'll start it on a weekend. I'm started on the 13th. So I'm going to start my 10-day challenge September the 13th. Okay. And that will end on the, is that the 22nd? 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. So September 13th through September 22nd. Anybody down to do a 10-day challenge with me that week? Well, 10 days. It's not actually a week, 10 days. Anybody down? Anybody down? Okay, wait. That means I'll have time to get me a pastry day in before that goes down. How many pastry days are within that 10 days? Because I usually go on Thursday. So that's one. Okay, I think I could do that. Oh, so I did the 10-day challenge in June, Indy. And that was when I went like pretty much to a plant-based diet for 10 days. So I had to give up my dairy. I didn't eat any meat. Everything was pretty much vegan or plant-based for 10 days. No sodas. Oh my God. I don't know how that's going to work now that I'm back at work. I'm going to need caffeine for work. So I don't know. I don't know. We might have to tweak this 10-day challenge. I might still need to have my caffeine to function at work. Because if I don't have it, I'm really gonna be like, so yeah, 10 days, pretty much plant-based / vegan diet, which means I need to find a way to get another routine going, getting back to the gym. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna have to do. So 10 days I'm gonna do it from September the 13th. September the 22nd will be the last day. But yeah, if anybody wants to join me, And I'll probably put out a video like the week before, like I did the last time. I'll make a filler page, kind of planning out my menu and everything, because that really helped having that menu plan for the 10 days. Yeah, that helped a whole lot. And I planned out everything. I planned out breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And that's going to be this. It's going to be even more of a challenge now because I'll be at work. I'm not going to be at home. And I'm going to have to be very creative with coming up with lunch unless I wait till I come home to eat lunch. So if I wait until I come home to eat lunch, it's going to be a very late lunch, which means I probably need to do a very heavy breakfast. Something that's going to stick to the ribs, like maybe oatmeal or something like that. Oh, this is going to be hard because I normally don't eat breakfast before I go to work. I usually get breakfast on the way to work. And that's going to force me to have to get up earlier if I'm going to eat breakfast before I. Yeah, it's going to be a challenging 10-day challenge this time. Goodness help me. You might need to start with 3 days. That works. That works. I mean, I did really good last time. I lost 10 pounds. I've probably gained them all back. I haven't weighed myself since then. So I need to weigh myself and make sure I have not gained all of that 10 pounds back. Larissa said she needs a year to prep. I think I can definitely do vegetarian as I've done that many times. Vegan is a stretch, let me tell you. Oh, Sherry, it was hard. It was very, very hard. Yep, no fast food. 3 days sounds good. Thank you. I got these at the Dollar Tree, and they've got like the tissue paper confetti in them. I've already decided on no fast food for September. Yeah. Oatmeal doesn't stick to me. I get hungry exactly 3 hours later. Yeah, and I might have to like have me some kind of something that I can snack on. Like last time, my brother would only let me snack on trail mix. And I couldn't even get the trail mix that had the yogurt covered raisins because that was dairy. He was like, no, you can't eat yogurt raisins. So I'm going to have to be very, very conscious of snacks and lunch and determine if I want to eat lunch and take it with me to work. Or if I want to wait till I get home and eat a late lunch. The only problem with that is if we have a faculty meeting, I'm going to be dying because I probably won't get home till like 5 o'clock. So I might have to probably take lunch with me. I'm going to have to do that. Now, there is a Thai food restaurant nearby that I could order a vegan meal. But that's still a stretch. It's still fast food in a sense. It's a very big challenge. I did it. Let's hope I can do it again, Cheryl. One of my boys has gone vegan. Yeah, vegan is not something I could do on the regular. So I better enjoy like all my ice cream I got in my freezer before the 13th comes because yeah. I'm gonna have to plan out my days. I might start filming again. I am iron deficient, so I don't know how I'll do without meat. I will try to find out for you what other foods are high in iron so that you could see if you could go ahead and do without the meat. But there's a lot of foods that are high in iron too. Yeah, I will have to have a snack. I will be very angry if I'm hungry in a meeting. And then, there's always somebody that has to ask a bunch of questions and keep the meeting going along. So that's why I'm going to have lunch, take lunch with me to work. It's not going to work for me to try and eat lunch once I get home. I will be starving. Yeah, I know, Sherry. Because my doctor was concerned about me getting enough iron, and I told him I try not to eat meat. I eat it sometimes. And then he told me to eat more lentils and more broccoli, which I already eat both of those anyway. Oh no, I didn't have any pastries, Angie, the last time I did this challenge. None. It was so hard. Let me tell you. And at least like my older brother was nice enough not to go to the bakery um while I was on that challenge because it's yeah. I didn't even do any pastries at all. Oh, thank you, Naive. So yeah, it's gonna be a lot harder to do it this time around. My 18-year daughter's vegan. I don't know how she does it. She does eat meat, marshmallows, no more. Yeah. I still eat marshmallows. I hate because those vegan marshmallows are so expensive. And it's not like I eat marshmallow in a lot of stuff. Um, but yeah, you got to be very, very careful. Most gelatins are made with pork. Well, unfortunately, pork is in a lot of stuff. And I gave up pork way before I started trying to eat a vegetarian diet. I gave up pork probably, it's probably been like 10, 11 years now. And I don't play around with that stuff anymore. I started researching that, saw that they don't sweat, so they don't release toxins, and whatever they eat, you consume when you eat. Nope, they get those worms, and sometimes they get these big abscesses, and like they just bust them, and they still butcher that pork and sell it to people. No, thank you. Gave up that a long time ago. It sure does, Angie. It sure does. And the good thing is, I was able to give up the pork because that was one of the one of the foods from the Bible that I was still eating. But as far as like those other bottom feeders, like the shellfish, I was never a big fan of shellfish. I would eat shrimp maybe 3 times a year. So it was easy for me to give up shellfish because I didn't really eat it. It was hard for my older brother. Oh my gosh, he loved shellfish. But once we started realizing what it was all about, I gave it up. And when I was telling my students about how I don't eat shellfish, and this was a couple years ago, and he just wasn't understanding. So I came back to work one day and I showed him a photo. And I said, "Do you see this fish tank?" And he goes, "Yeah." I said, "Tell me what it looks like." He goes, "It's really dirty." I said, "Yeah, right. It's dirty." I said, "Do you see this fish tank?" He goes, "Yeah." I said, "What do you notice about this one?" He goes, "It's very clean." I said, "Yeah." I said, "You want to know why this one is clean? Because the shellfish in there have filtered out all of the dirt. And that means you're eating all of that. So that's why you have to clean all that little gunky stuff out of the shrimp because they're bottom feeders. They're like roaches of the sea." So I start really looking into all that, and I just like a lot of stuff I gave up. Like you're not supposed to eat duck. I don't know how people eat duck. I've tasted it once and I felt horrible. But yeah, you're not supposed to eat duck because the webbed feet. The crazy thing is, I had a pastor state one time, and he was like, "Those of you not wanting to give up those guilty pleasures, you better think about it because there will be no meat in heaven." And I was like, wow, he's right. There will not be meat in heaven because there will not be death. So there won't be no meat there. You're going to eat off that tree, and that's it. Yeah, and a lot of people don't realize too that there was no animal consumption prior to the flood. There wasn't any. People ate a plant-based meal. There was no animals being consumed prior to the flood, but because all the vegetation was destroyed, you look in Leviticus, then they give this very detailed list of what you should and shouldn't eat as far as the animals are concerned. Because and then I know when they tell us the story of Noah and the ark, they always tell us, oh, there were two of each animal, but that's a lie. There were two each of the unclean animals, and there were, I think it was 7 of the clean animals, so that there would be enough of the clean animals for people to consume after the flood was over. So, yeah. Indy. Yeah, pork. After I started researching, I was like, I can't believe I ever ate this stuff. And I was thinking, oh, pork, it won't be any problem for me to give this up. But I live in San Antonio, home of Mexican food. And I didn't realize just how much pork was in Mexican food until I couldn't eat it anymore. And I'm like, that just wiped out almost every single breakfast taco choice for me. I really can only eat potato and egg tacos from a restaurant, because even the bean and cheese tacos at some places, they put pork fat in them. So I can't even eat those. I don't even try to take the risk. You don't eat pasta for the same reason it affects your mood? Wow. No, pasta. I can't even imagine that. Yeah, and people put bacon on every. I hate going to a restaurant and then I see something on the menu and I'm like, "Ooh, that looks good." And then there's bacon. When I went out for my birthday the other night, I'd been eyeing this chicken and waffles from my favorite restaurant. I've been seeing them post about it on Instagram, and then I get there and I read the menu and it's bacon laced waffle. So poof, there went my whole plan. I was really thinking about going there, ordering the chicken and waffles, but since the bacon is already in the batter, it wasn't like I could say, "Oh, take the bacon off." So I was not happy about that. Nope, nope, nope. But people put bacon on every single thing. Like my sister-in-law was eating some deviled eggs and she was like, "You want to try one?" I was like, "It's got bacon on it." She's like, "Well, you can take it off." But I didn't want to just take and waste her, in a sense, waste her deviled egg. So I took all the little bacon pieces off of it, and the deviled egg was perfect. But I was just like, why did they have to put bacon on every single item? Everybody don't want bacon. I'm Sicilian and I did keto for a few weeks and my family was like, "But why?" Jacqueline, that's funny. Yeah, bacon on deviled eggs. Those were some good eggs, because this restaurant, they try to source a lot of their foods locally. And so they even have it, posted in their restaurant, all the local places where they get um, their produce and their meats and all of that stuff. So that's why I like their food. It's very good. Yeah, turkey bacon can be a hit or miss. You have to find the right one. Hey, Christy, I don't know if I said hi, Christy. I saw you on there, but I was talking. But hello, Christy. And thank you for the shout out in your video, ma'am. I appreciate it. I was like, "Oh, who's she going to watch?" And then you said me. Thank you. I don't know what I'm eating for dinner, but I have to eat dinner tonight. I have not really had dinner in 3 nights because of work. All right, I leave. Good night. Man, that's how I was last night trying to get all my work uploaded on the Google Classroom yesterday. I was just like, I was so tired because I have been up late every night. And so last night I was hoping to like, maybe I might go to bed early. 1 o'clock when I finished working on the Google Classroom, and then I fell asleep a little after that. I had this calico hash while in San Antonio 5 years ago and still drill over it. Taco salad. That sounds good, Christy. I mean, Sherry, that sounds good. Taco salad. I think I need to just start buying a bunch of salad mixes, and that's probably going to be, I might have to do that for lunch. Like, you know how you go buy the salad mixes and just eat a whole salad mix for lunch? Because I don't know what else I could possibly do. I don't know. I'm so over it, Jacqueline. Like, and then to find out that the other campuses aren't doing what we're doing makes me mad. It makes me really, really mad. Yep. Really, really mad. I just don't understand the point. Why would you put your staff through all of this when the other campuses aren't doing it, when there's an easier way to go about it? I don't get it. I don't get it. You had Arby's? Oh, I haven't had Arby's in a long time. Very, very long time. But I was thinking, like I said, I was thinking about going to Dairy Queen, but there's no Dairy Queen near me, and I don't know if I have the energy to drive across town. I have so much to do. It is, Jacqueline, as the exact word I used today when I was talking to my mom about it. That's the exact word that I used. And y'all just pray that God delivers something else into my hands, because I'm telling you, I can't do this much longer. Yeah. I mean, there's a barbecue place nearby. I really don't want any meat, though. That's the thing. I don't want any meat. But I might be resigned to go there because it's the closest place to me with some decent food. And I haven't gone grocery shopping. Like, I haven't been able to do anything that I normally do. I have not had the time to do let me put it this way. I haven't had the time to live my life outside of work. I have not had the chance to do that. And I purposely did not do any work before enjoying my birthday last weekend, because I knew that if I even started on any of it, that it was going to just ruin my entire weekend. So I waited until Sunday to start doing what I needed to do, because I'm like, I'm not going to ruin my weekend because of this. I'm not going to do it. So I spent like what was it? 4 or 5 hours, I think, Sunday, just to plan for Monday. Then I spent, I don't know how many hours last night just for today. I'm not going to keep doing this. I'm not going to keep. Then one of my videos that I recorded last night, it didn't convert properly, and all I had was audio. So I was like, oh my God, what am I going to do? So I had to get on the internet, start trying to research how to get the video to convert properly. Thank God I found a video that taught me how to do it, and it was very easy steps. And I had to get that converted. And I broke down the process to my mom this morning on the way to work, how I go about doing these videos and getting everything on the Google Classroom. And she was like, that is crazy. I told her, I said, think about it, Mom. I pull up Zoom, I create a meeting to record my lesson through Zoom. just to turn around the next day and get on Zoom with the kids and play the same video that I pre-recorded with Zoom. Doesn't make sense. Don't ever make it make sense for me. Never. Thank you. Potato cakes. Ooh, who's got potato cakes? Try connections again. I need to do that. It's hard to find their like career section, human resources section on their site. I love eating it with the horsey sauce. Ooh, horsey sauce is too much for me. I always think that what would I tell a friend in a session that helps, but I usually don't like to take that advice. I think we all can get like that sometimes, Jacqueline. Horsey sauce, it's good with the right kick to it. No, it is a kick. Horsey sauce is a kick. I remember watching this video on Facebook, I think it was, and these people were like giving all these different foods and sauces and stuff for their kid to try. And when I saw them hand him like the horseradish and the wasabi, I was like, don't give that to that kid. But yeah, he actually liked both the wasabi and the horseradish. I couldn't believe it. I have not gone to their site in a long time, so I will try it, because at this point I will try just about anything. Yeah. I made a Google form today, and all the people that had, expressed interest in doing tutoring with me, I made a Google form asking them, were they still interested? Would they be willing to do it virtually? Would they be willing to commit to a 1-year contract? Because if I'm going to do it, there have to be serious, because I'm either going to do it and that's it, or I'm not going to be able to do it at all, because the workload I have at work is not going to allow me to be in the right mental, emotional state to tutor kids. And I'm not going to have the time if I'm coming home every day, spending hours still doing work for work. So I put out the Google form. So if y'all know anyone that is interested or in need of a math tutor, let me know. I'll give y'all the link for the Google form so they can fill it out. So I'm just trying to gauge, like, do I have enough people that would be interested, that would make it worthwhile for me to go back to doing that only, That's so awesome. I am happy for all the teachers and kids and parents that are enjoying this whole debacle right now. I just don't understand why, in a situation that we're in, why you would not try to make things easy for yourself. This is how I feel right now. I feel like we're all going to get burned out, and we're only in the first few weeks. I'm already burned out. What do you do when you burn out your teacher and your teacher teaches all of your courses in that particular subject area? What are you going to do? That's how it is with almost all of our teachers across the campus. We teach pretty much all of the content in our area. If you burn us out, who's going to... I don't know. I'm just saying, it's just not that hard. It's just not that hard to make wise, logical decisions. Yeah, I could understand that, Jacqueline. And so I was talking to my cousin's wife over the weekend. They had called to wish me happy birthday, and she was asking me how I was holding up and how things are going. And I was explaining, She was asking me, well, how are y'all doing things? After I got through explaining to her, she was like, but why? And then even was it my mom or somebody else today was like, well, why can't you just do such and such? I'm like, because they won't let us. They won't let us. That's the problem. But none of the other teachers across our district are doing what we're doing, and it's not cool. That is good. That is so good. Yeah, like with my godson, this is what's crazy. My godson is at a new school. And when I say new, I don't mean that it's just new for him. This school is new in the city. And I kid you not, for this school to be new, they have their stuff way more together than us. Way more together. He is enjoying it. He's loving his teachers. The virtual learning is going well for him. And these people, it's their first year as a school. But here's something that I was talking about with a coworker today. She brought up a very good point. Oh, my godson, he's in 7th grade. So my coworker brought up a very good point. She said, I'm not believing that all these high schoolers are having technology issues. She said, they know this technology better than we do. And I was like, you've got a good point. And I've been pretty much saying the same thing. Like, I'm supposed to believe the same kids that want to sit in class and be on their cell phones are really having issues navigating through the technology. I don't know if I'm buying that with everybody. I don't think I'm buying that with everyone. So we got one kid acts like he can't do nothing. He can't get on. He can't do this. He can't. But he's using Google Hangouts to contact people, and we're not even using that at all. Like, why are you contacting your teachers through Google Hangouts? None of the school is using that. Like, I don't know. It's just weird. And today, my very first class, I think I had about 6 kids on. I had 7, but one girl, she had to leave because she does like dual credit with the college. And so she had to go for her college course. And she's very interactive and she always answers questions. As soon as she left, it was crickets. None of them would answer me. None of the kids would answer any of the questions I was asking. And so I started getting very upset. I did. And I started calling them out by name. And when I tell you, suppose the name was Sally. Sally, 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 are you still there? Let me tell you what these kids are doing. They're logging in, their cameras are off, and they're not paying attention. They're probably not even at the computer screen. I'm telling you, that's what they're doing. Because I'm sitting here and I called every kid out by name, all 6 of them, and they were not responding. And then finally, one little girl was like, well, I haven't really been able to understand anything. I can't really hear. Mind you, I'm almost done with the lesson. We're doing like example questions at the end. So you mean to tell me you sat here this whole time and you couldn't really hear anything? Nope. You know what we were told? Well, we can't make them. We can't make them turn on the cameras. We can't make them watch the videos. And my concern is that there's a lot of crazy things that go on Zoom. If these kids don't have their cameras on, there's no telling who's on the other end of that camera. It could be some crazy pedophile sitting there watching our students. Who knows? Who knows? And I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I'm like, how is it that you can't make them do anything, but you're going to require me to make all these videos? Tell me, how is that? And they were telling us, no, they have to be on. So how are you getting kind of present and I don't know that it's you? And then if your camera's not on and you're not responding to me, I can't even hear your voice to confirm that it's you. So I don't know who it is. This is what we're experiencing. But you know what? Everyone's saying, oh, the kids are getting on. It's so great. We've got so many kids. They're not on. The computer's on, but they're not on. Yep. And what did Christy say earlier? What did she say? And they all turn around and pass them all. I had one kid who really actually believes that he passed on his own last year. No. I gave y'all a 2 for 1. For every assignment that y'all did, I marked it as 2 grades because y'all weren't doing anything. Yeah, we can do that, but I guarantee you if we start doing that, it'll be a problem. Because I kid you not, that class that I just talked about, the one kid that had to leave for her college class was the only kid that had her camera on. Once she left, all I saw was black screens with their names. Nobody else had their camera on. None of the rest of them. They don't want us marking them absent because that's where the money comes from. That's where the money comes from. Yep, it is sad, Larissa. And so I remember years ago I did a blog post, and in my blog post I mentioned how parents need to make sure that they are actively engaged in their students' education, because it is not enough for a parent to look at a report card and say, oh, my kid passed. Because sometimes your child's teacher was, in a sense, forced to pass your child. When I worked for Northside ISD here in San Antonio, we literally could not have more than 10% of our kids fail each grading period, or our jobs were at risk. Yeah, it's a hot mess over there. It is a hot mess. And what baffles me is sometimes they want to act like things are just so great. So I'm like, what kind of campus or school are y'all used to working at? Because from where I come from, this is not cool. This is not cool. Yeah, it's crazy. And my thing is, like, y'all, I'm telling y'all, I have so much PTSD right now. I feel like I've acquired more of the trauma just from this school year, and we're only in week 3. But a part of me is very reluctant to go teach math anywhere else. I almost don't even want the responsibility of teaching at all anymore because I'm that traumatized at this point. So I don't know. I don't know what to do. Yeah, it always boils down to the money all the time. And so it's like we do attendance on the Zoom. We do attendance again before 4:00 to see if anyone that wasn't on the Zoom actually did any work. And then we turn around the next morning and we check attendance again to see if anyone did any work in between 4 and midnight so that we can count them present. And then after we all do that, we seem to still get an email like, okay, we're showing all these kids were absent. Were they really absent? Yeah, they really were. Yeah, they really didn't do anything. Sorry. You know what my brother said today? He said, you can't blame the children because they have been conditioned to think that they don't have to do anything because they always end up passing. So it's sad. It's sad. It's really sad. And I just feel like I'm just losing passion more and more every day. Like, I just feel like I can't even really get excited about any of it right now. What do they want to be when they grow up? Maybe you can relate the word to that. Start calling them by their future profession. Yeah. Now I must say I have one kid did a, like he's done a complete turnaround. He's really working hard right now, and I'm very proud of him. And I told him that today. Um, yeah, it's what is my phrase? I can't make this up. That's my phrase. I can't. Like I've literally have been like considering, like I was telling y'all the other day, like banking, going into banking. Um, I was so desperate, I almost applied for an administrative assistant position at a construction place because it's not far from my house. So I mean, like that's where I'm at right now. And there's no way for me to transfer to another campus, which would be great, since especially since I know the other campuses aren't doing all the work we're doing. That would be great. Yep, and I won't miss a workout. That's right. He already kills me during those workouts. The only thing with that, Indy, is that a lot of the colleges want you to have your master's, and I do not have my master's. And I'm not quite sure that I want to go back to school and rack up more student loan debt. So that's the only reason I haven't gone back to get it yet. I started a new job after being laid off for months. So excited about the job that I was enjoying work and doing my job. The boss started to use me as a comparison to other workers, and they turned against me. Wow. Wow. That's crappy. Yeah. I mean, it's so bad, y'all. Like I tell y'all, my mom and my younger brother are very patient people, and they're always saying, just pray about it, pray about it. And they're one of those people like, I'm just supposed to stick around and pray. No, I can't. And not that I don't have faith in God, I cannot do this to myself. When I tell you, what was that, Thursday, when they told me I couldn't use my curriculum that I bought because I wouldn't give them my password and login to look at it. So I emailed the company on Friday. I asked the company, is there something that could provide me for them to get a look at this curriculum? So the company sent me a link. The link the company sent me had sample lessons from fifth grade math all the way to pre-calculus math. So here we are, Sunday evening, and I'm waiting to find out something so I can plan. Here we are, Sunday evening, and they email me and tell me, "Oh, thanks for this, but it's not difficult enough for you to be able to use it. You can use it for review, or you can use it for like the starting work at the start of class, but you can't use it for your full curriculum." And I'm telling y'all, they're only doing that to be spiteful. I promise you they are. And I want to know too, did they really talk to the district curriculum guy about this, or are they just telling me no? It's just, it's stupid. But yet and still, they don't have curriculum for me. So today, I get in. So they were supposed to get with me yesterday. They told me Monday we'll talk to you about curriculum. They, like I said, no conversation yesterday at all. They didn't talk to me about anything. And then today I get an email. Your lesson plans aren't in the system. Can you upload them immediately? I don't even have lesson plans. I don't even know what pacing guide to follow. I don't even have a pacing guide, really. Do I follow the pacing guides we used last year? Can I follow the pacing guide in this curriculum that I bought? Should I follow a different pacing guide over here, a pacing guide over there, a pacing guide everywhere? I don't even know what I'm supposed to be doing. And you were asking me, where are my lesson plans? Are you serious? So every spare minute I had today, I worked on lesson plans. Every spare minute. And I still didn't finish them. Because, like, where do I begin when I have nothing? Exactly, Angie. They're telling me no because I bought it, because I dared to go take care of myself because I knew you weren't going to take care of me. So now do they see how stupid this is? You can't be mad that I went and bought it when you still have nothing for me. You can't be mad. Exactly. I really am considering that, Indy Niger, because the place is not far from my house. Yeah. And I learned years ago that my peace of mind is more important, because if I don't have the peace of mind, I can't really function anyways, you know? And this place, like it was said, it's toxic for me. I'm sorry. It's toxic for me. And there are too many negative factors involved. And it's not just dealing with the administration. It's not just recording all these videos and doing all this work. It's, dealing with students that aren't necessarily trying to do anything all the time. Yeah, I'm trying to look for something like that too, Angie. Yeah. And I'm like, I busted my butt. And I think I told you I got a really poor review last year, which I've never had in my life. Ever. Ever. So after all the drama I endured last year, you had the nerve to give me a poor review. I almost laughed because I thought it was comical. Yeah. Are you driving? Shut up. No. I sometimes sit and wonder, like, how have people been here for years with this drama? And it's not that like I said, it's not that I can't go to another district. I've seen the job postings for teachers in this area. There are tons of them. But because I am so done, I don't want to risk going somewhere else and it's still the same mess. I can't do it. Hmm. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, I when I worked at USAA years ago, I was so stressed from work that I was on medication and I had to take FMLA and all of that for a while. And I said, I'm never going to do that to myself again. If a job is causing me that kind of stress, I just prefer to leave. I prefer to just leave because that's the source of the problem. So I prefer to just leave. That's what I'm thinking. And I love tutoring, Sherry. I love tutoring, right? But my only thing with that right now, I have bills to pay. I need to know that if I'm going to take people on as tutoring clients right now, that they're going to be committed for the whole school year. Because if I just do my tutoring only, there goes my health insurance, which means I have to pay for my own health insurance, or which you kind of pay for it anyways. But it's actually much cheaper this year than I thought it was going to be. So yeah. Yeah, I agree, Andy. And you know what, Angie? That's usually the problem, period. And it's sad because a lot of them have been where we're at and then they go and then just forget the struggle and put us through all kinds of stuff. Yes, especially now since everybody's pretty much doing everything virtual. That's why I said if y'all know of anybody that's looking for a math tutor, let me know. I will give y'all the link to this Google form that I put together. And so I could see, what kind of interests they have. Exactly. It's It's just like negative, 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 negative all around. And they'll probably tell me that I'm the negative one. No, I'm a realist. And let's just face what the reality is here. This is the reality. And it's a hot mess. It's a hot mess. And I'm telling you, the 3 years where I did tutoring only, I was so happy, y'all. I was so happy those 3 years. The only struggle was like, it was hard, like when summer came, because I didn't always have a lot of people that would tutor for summer. So it was hard to make money during the summertime. And then like I would have to like make sure I saved my money really well because of holidays, because of course you're not, tutoring over holidays. I remember one of my clients was so sweet. He had it was right before the Christmas break and he had given me a check. I was like, no, sir, you just paid me last week. Because he would usually pay like for 2 weeks at a time. And he was like, oh, just keep it. And I was like, oh, what a blessing, And I had wonderful families that I worked with when I was just doing tutoring. And those kids are usually children that really want to learn. They want to work hard to understand. Their parents are really concerned about them learning and understanding. So, those 3 years were the best. My biggest stress during those 3 years was driving in traffic. That was the only stress I had because at the time that I was going to the clients' houses, it was that time of the day. It's rush hour time, and but that was the only issue because of traffic. If it would sometimes take me 30 minutes to get from one client to the other when in actuality, those clients maybe live 10 to 15 minutes away from each other. But that was my main stress back then was traffic. And then I had a few clients that either the parents were not doing their part, the kids were not doing their part. But guess what? I was running my own tutoring business and I could say, what? I'm done with you. I can't tutor you anymore. And I had to do that with about 3 clients. I had to get rid of 3 clients over those years. But otherwise, I love that. That was very rewarding. Very. Now, my time at the Catholic school was great. I can't lie. I did have those kids were awesome. They were some pretty awesome kids over there. And but yeah, otherwise it's hard. It's so hard. And my family, God bless them. I know they mean well and they want what's best for me. But I need them to understand that they're never going to understand. Like I feel I need to actually call my mom and apologize to her because I was kind of very angry and rude with her earlier. But she was saying, I forget what she said exactly, but I kind of snapped and I was like, but y'all aren't having to do all this work that I'm having to do. You don't get it, So I do need to call her before I go to sleep and apologize. But speaking of work, I still have 4 videos to record. And not only that, I was told, oh, my slideshows aren't enough and I need to be doing it this way and I need to be doing it that way. Don't tell me how to teach. I've been doing this for 11 years. I know what I'm doing. Give me the resources that I need to do my job. Like, seriously, that's all you need to do. Exactly. I guarantee you they wouldn't, if the district told them they've got to record 16 plus videos a week, they wouldn't be happy. But this is the crazy thing, Indy. They would be hurting themselves because who's going to come in behind me and teach 4 different math classes with no resources for the amount of money that they're giving? And I don't know if a lot of our teachers are certified, but if they're not, that would explain why a lot of them stick around, because they don't require certification, I don't think. But I'm certified. I can go just about anywhere I want to go in Texas. I'm just not trying to go to a big district again if I don't have to. Oh, they will. They sure will. And I think that they think that I won't do it. But I am. I am, because I can't keep doing this. Like, I have no motivation to decorate my room. I have no motivation to put anything on those walls. I'm just not motivated because I'm already drained and burned out. I'm already drained and burned out. And the thing is, Andy, it's one of those situations where you tell me the truth and I don't like it, or you make me mad, then I'm going to make your life hell. It's that kind of situation. That's what it is. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. And I see right through it because, hello, devil, I see right through it all. Mm-mm. One of my coworkers told me today a parent yelled at her and was telling her she was a liar because she told her that the child put her computer down and walked away. Well, she forgot to turn the camera off. So she saw her put the computer down and walk away and not pay attention for the rest of the Zoom meeting. How are you going to tell her she's lying? No, they don't. If you really want children to be successful, you're going to make sure that you hold them to be responsible and accountable. And if you're not making kids responsible and accountable, you don't care about them. Yeah. They will not let us record the Zooms, but that's what the other campuses are doing. Tell me if it makes sense. They will not let us record the Zoom. So next week, when the kids come back on campus, we'll be teaching to those that are in front of us, but we still have to have pre-recorded videos for the other ones that will not be there. No, exactly. They don't want us recording them. But you know what? Exactly. That's exactly it. That's what needs to happen. The other campuses are, I know right now they're recording themselves on Zoom, and that Zoom is being saved, and the kids that are at home that can't be on at the same time are watching that. But they will not let us do that at our campus. And then you want to be hounding people about lesson plans? Are you serious? Are you giving up all your evenings and all of your weekends? Because that's what a lot of our teachers are doing right now. We're giving up evenings and weekends. I'm telling y'all, I have not eaten dinner really in 3 nights because I've been doing stuff for work. And my best friend, I was telling him last night to bring me food. I think he thought I was joking, but I was so serious. And then by the time he realized I was serious, it's already late. But I was like, no, I was serious. I'm hungry. And I've been working on this stuff for hours. So, yep. That's the way it should be done, Indy. That's the logical thing to do. But anything that's too much like right, mm-mm. And like I said, when I told him yesterday, I need to do some more research, but I'm thinking based on these number of views on my videos, these kids aren't watching them. Well, we can't make them. Well, then why am I recording them if you can't make them watch? Why am I recording videos if you're not going to make them watch the video. And a lot of them, I can tell from the way they're doing their homework that they're not getting on Zoom, because I know they weren't on the Zoom with me. And I can tell that they didn't watch the video, because what is this in this homework? You know what one kid put on his homework Friday? I learned about graphing this week. You're a lie, little boy. I didn't teach graphing at all last week. So you're lying. You haven't been on Zoom not one time since school started. And then you say I was teaching graphing last week. No, I didn't. So that tells me you didn't watch a single video. I did not teach graphing last week at all. I'm telling you, there was an exponents assignment, and a kid was answering left, right. I don't know. I don't remember. What? Took over an hour, and I think I showed y'all this I took over an hour to make this form a fillable PDF. Okay, so that they could get on, click, and type in their answer. Took me a long time to put this together. So 2 of my classes had this Friday. So that would be about 30 kids. Out of those 30 kids, 5 of them filled out the paper. All the rest of them that even did it, because not all of them didn't even do the assignment, but all the ones that did the assignment, other than those 5, they submitted the same blank PDF back to me. Do you hear what I'm telling you? Then I had a whole nother class that none of them did the assignment on Friday. And you know what their assignment was? I gave them a recipe for banana bread, because we were reviewing fractions. So I gave them a recipe for banana bread. The recipe was enough for 10 people. Their assignment was to recreate the recipe so it would work for 30 people. Do you know that none of them did it? And I finally got one of them to turn it in today. All they had to do was multiply by 3. And none of them did it. I can't make this up. I cannot make this up. Stephen King couldn't make this up. This is high school. Yes, ma'am. Yes, it is. Mm-hmm. Yep. And all they had to do was take all of the fractions that were in the recipe and multiply by 3. I'm serious, Larissa. It is not a day that I'm in that building that I don't just shake my head. I kid you not. I kid you not. One kid emailed me over the weekend saying she didn't understand what to do. And I basically had to tell her exactly how to do it. And when I say exactly, I said you take the 3, you multiply it to any whole numbers, and you multiply it to all of the numerators. I literally gave those directions. I kid you not. So that's what I walked back to. That's what I went into the building and dealt with Monday. Most of them leaving this blank after I spent hours researching how to make it fillable, and then another hour to make it fillable. And then I was going to do that for one of their assignments tomorrow. I'm not. I don't care. They can write the answers on a separate sheet of paper and take a picture and upload it. I am not making that form fillable tonight. I'm not doing it. Not doing it. I'm not doing it. All of them still aren't using school emails. So It's still causing problems with some of them even being able to access the stuff because Google Classroom doesn't always let you access the stuff if you're not on a school email. And I've still been trying to share the files so that anyone that has the link can access it, and it's still giving us problems. Fewer and fewer kids are getting on the Zooms. I had a whole class of 7 kids today. It's a self-paced class, but none of them got on Zoom today. I have a class that's 2. It's another self-paced class, but none of them are ever on Zoom. I had one class, one kid was on there for the longest, and then a couple of more got on. And that class has, I think, like 17 kids. And I don't think I had more than 3 of them on there today. And even one of them was like, "Where's everybody at?" I'm like, I don't know. Oh, because we didn't make sure they got that information prior to school starting. And so, yeah. And so now we have some kids that have 2 accounts in the Google Classroom, and we can't delete the first account that they use because it will delete all of the work that they've turned in. I know my mom she's always concerned about my blood pressure, but I always tell her my blood pressure is never going to be high because I speak my mind. And if I don't say it to them because they don't like the truth where I'm at, as long as I get it out, my blood pressure ain't going to be high because I release this stuff. Yeah, I heard teachers are loving the Teams. At the Catholic school I worked at, they're using Teams. And they love it. There you go, Christy. Yep. It's like, and nothing, one of my biggest pet peeves is wasting my time. I don't like wasting my time. Of course, they're going to put blame on the teachers. And let me tell you what the excuse is going to be now. It's because of all this virtual stuff, and y'all didn't have that together, and y'all didn't have this together, and blah, blah, blah. Of course. Indonesia, we got the high school teachers, we got our finalized schedule the day before school started. That was the day we found out for certain what classes we were going to be teaching and what period it was going to be. We got that the day before school started. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. So whatever I put up there tonight, they better be happy for whatever I do, because it's going to be short, quick, and fast. I'm not going to keep wasting my time. I'm not going to do it. I was literally talking to myself in most of my classes today because nobody was responsive. I had one class. Today is Tuesday, and we still haven't talked about it. Tomorrow's Wednesday. We're going to talk about it tomorrow. And when someone went back last year and snitched and told them that I was going to quit, then they start trying to find curriculum for me. Well, the other campus is using this stuff, so let's get you access to that. No. If you're really serious about students learning, you have all this stuff in place already. You have it all in place already. I just, I mean, sometimes I don't have words. Like I don't, all I can say is I can't make this up. I tell y'all, I say that all the time. I can't make this up. I can't make this up. We had last year, we had a lady start kind of late in the school year. I would say we were maybe into the second grading period. So we had a lady start then last year, and she had only been in my room a couple of times her first week there. And she goes, Miss Brown, they have you set up for failure around here. I said, yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. That woman hadn't even been on the campus a week and she already could see and tell like how it was. It's crazy. Crazy. And I just know that God is good, y'all, because I go in there, I don't go off. God is good. Ooh, he's so good. Let me tell you. He is good because all I can think about sometimes is, ooh, if this was 20-something-year-old Tamika. Woo! I would have took it to some people already and they wouldn't have liked it. And I don't mean putting my hands on you. I mean assaulting you with the truth, brutally, with the truth that you can't handle. So yeah, I am Angie. I am. And I thank y'all for y'all support. Believe me, y'all help keep me going throughout the weeks because whoo, as them old women used to say, honey child. Thanks, Angie. You take care. Have a good one. I need to be getting off myself. Like I said, I don't care if my video, I had a 4-minute video today. Sure did. Only 3 kids were on there paying attention. So I guess it didn't mean anything. So I am going to get off of here, eat, and then tackle the devil's work. Yep. Yes, honey child. You know, my mom said the same thing. Need to be told. And if my mama said, then that's the truth. If my mama said, then that is the truth. Yep. Sure is. But I'm going to get off of here. I thank you guys. Congratulations again, Larissa. Thanks again, Christy, for the shout outs. Oh, Kate, thank you for all the extra goodies you sent with my inserts. I was so happy. Actually, that video is going to go live tonight because I finally got around to editing it today. I filmed it. What's today? I filmed it early yesterday when I got home, but then I just now was able to edit it today. When you go to sleep, you know you. That's right. I know you're right, Cheryl. I can always go to sleep knowing I did what I needed to do and I did my best. And if anybody else that is over there screwing things up, being ugly, being mean, being evil, if you can go and sleep at night with no problems, may God have mercy on your soul. Yes, on your soul. Yes, ma'am. Definitely. I'm going to go plan out some stuff, watch some of y'all's videos while I'm doing that, and then record these videos that I got to record. This shall be fun. All right, guys, y'all have a good night, and I will see y'all soon. Have a good one. Bye-bye. Yes, ma'am, Larissa. Yes, ma'am, Cheryl.